Get your morning started the right way with the AM Caffeine Morning Show.
AM Caffeine Show. We're here live from Powerfest on 84th and Vermont, and we have the illustrious City Councilman Marqueece Harris-Dawson in the building.
It's good to be here. Hey.
Yes, Mr. Dawson. Mr. Harris-Dawson. Mr. Marqueece Harris-Dawson.
Yes, ma'am.
How amazing is this? Didn't you start Powerfest?
We started Powerfest about 8 years ago, the team at Community Coalition with a lot of co-sponsors, and our vision was to build it into a community-wide celebration of who we have been, but more importantly, who we can be.
Absolutely.
And who we can be together. And today, we're just shining and flossing and sparkling.
It's a beautiful
doing
occasion.
what we do, and so it's all beauty right here.
It is all beauty. I mean, just the fact that it's on 84th and Vermont.
That's right. On this lot, Mr. Sassoon held this lot from the people, poked us in the eye, let it be a blight, let there be graffiti, let there be homeless encampments, let there be overgrown weeds. And eventually the people said, enough is enough. We took the land back from him. Now, not only do we have this amazing celebration, but we're going to have housing, we're going to have a grocery store, we're going to have a first-class educational facility.
Wow.
All at this site for the people, by the people, of the people. There's no better beautiful thing that we can do together than that.
Oh, my God. And when I tell you guys, you don't know, so this is broadcast worldwide, but this is South Central Los Angeles.
South Central.
This is up in it. This is up in it. Anybody who saw footage of the riots in 1992, and you saw the big giant fires, this is the location of the biggest fires. There were no bigger fires than right here on the corner of Manchester and Vermont.
Yes.
And we're at the heart of that lot. That lot's been vacant ever since that day.
And how long has that been?
That's 28 years.
That's 92, right?
Yeah, 1992. 28 years this lot's been vacant. And
this is the first thing that they've done in it.
This is the first big event. After this event, we tear down. We'll start construction in just a few months.
Wow.
And it will never look the same.
That's crazy. If you guys know, this is amazing for this neighborhood. This is, like you said, this is the epicenter of where the uprisings in '92 happened. Amazing. And he was, and you were the CEO
I was in college when the riots happened, but I became CEO of the Community Coalition.
Yes.
Wow.
About 12 or 13 years later.
What college?
I went to Morehouse College in
Wow.
Atlanta.
Hey,
There you
Morehouse
go.
man. Wait, aren't you
Tiger's
great?
in the house. I'm African American.
Okay. I mean, aren't you in a fraternity?
I am not a member of a Greek letter fraternity.
Sorry.
So you might have saw me down, because I'm originally St. Louis, but I spent a lot of time in Atlanta.
Okay.
Between about 92, 95.
Okay. I was around that way.
Yeah,
I
I had some people at Morehouse too. So yeah.
Man, listen. Okay, so listen. What's your fondest memory as a child that you wish the children of South LA or will experience?
You know, one of my fondest memories, kids don't do this anymore, but we used to be able to play football in the street.
Exactly.
You know, we used to have full games.
Yes.
Right.
You know, one end of the block to the other. Neighbors looking over you.
Yes.
You could run in and get some food if you needed to.
Absolutely. People sitting on the porch watching you.
Cars would stop for you
And wait
if
for
you
you
were
to
in the
finish
middle of
their
a play.
play.
And people wouldn't get mad about it. It was just a thing. It was just what we did.
And they knew it.
That's a fond memory for me because that's a time when the community owned the streets.
Yes.
As opposed to the streets owning the community.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
And so we're turning that around and we're building that kind of reality once again here in South LA for all the young people that are here now, but the ones to come in the future.
Okay, I have to say this. I don't follow any public figures on social media, but I do follow you.
I sure
I
appreciate
do follow
it.
you.
That's a big move.
And let me
That's
tell you why.
I'm sorry, Barack Obama, but
I'm sorry,
I
Barack.
only got this one.
I'm going to follow you now. I'm following you now, Barack. Sorry. But because, I mean, really, on his social media, how can they find you on social media first? Isn't it like...
It's MHDCD8
They
on
actually...
Twitter, Snap, all of it.
They actually show you what they're doing in the community. They show you, like, the before and after. You call in and say, well, this is a problem in this neighborhood. And they actually go in and do something about it and show you the difference. They show you the before. People said that this was a dirty area that needed to be cleaned up. This is what it looked like, and now we cleaned it up.
We do that because there's so many people that are so overwhelmed with their own apathy,
Yes.
that sometimes they lie. They say nothing ever happens, nothing ever gets done.
That's true.
And things are getting done all the time. And if we did one thing, we can do two things. And if we do two things, we can do four things.
Absolutely.
We do four things, we can do 8. Eventually, we'll get it all done.
That's absolutely true. And another thing, what is how far does your district span?
My district goes all the way up to the 10 freeway around the area of USC, and it goes all the way down to the 105 around Vermont.
That's huge.
We go as far west as La Brea.
Okay.
We go as far east as Central Avenue.
You have the entire hood.
We zigzag. Well, I don't have the entire hood. We have Councilmember Weston has some and Councilmember Price.
Okay.
So we kind of all zigzag around that area.
Yeah, but that's a big area.
It is
with
a big
lot
area.
of people of color in it.
Lot of our people in there. A lot of our hopes and dreams in that space.
Now I have to ask, what made you become an actual active member of the community as opposed to just a member of the community?
Well, once you see you can get something done, it's like anything else. If the couple times I had tried to sing, I had been successful at that and got better, I'd probably be a singer. A couple times I tried to play basketball, I'd been good at that and gotten better, I would have stuck with that. Activism was something that I had a natural affinity to, that I loved to do, that I showed some success at, and it is a way to satisfy something that's deep within me, and that is a deep and abiding love for the people.
Absolutely.
You care about what happens to the people. It's very difficult not to be acting on their behalf, and so that's what we do as an activist.
And that's what we want in our political figures. We want them to actually genuinely care about us.
Right. That's right. That's the only way you can do this work.
And that's the only way you're supposed to do this work.
That's the only way you can do this work. Otherwise, you get caught up and you end up in rabbit holes and getting sidetracked and
Absolutely.
Getting followed and all that other kind of thing. When you really love the people, that shines through. No matter what rocks they throw at you, no matter what obstacles are put in your path, that conquers everything, and that lets you be put in the position to be successful.
I saw on your social media that you guys have done a lot of just community events. I mean, there was like a movie night and a dance night that they had, like an Afrobeat kind of dance thing. I saw that you did. Oh, I went to with my co-host Doc. He left. We went to the Solar Records tribute.
That's
you did.
That's right.
I mean, you're doing a lot of things, but what makes you say, okay, let's do this? Let's do these things.
So there are two categories of things. So we do events to bring the community together, to give the community to have spaces in their own neighborhoods, to be together, to meet each other's families, to have fun together, to eat together, to build bonds that are
in
important
their
in neighborhoods that we used to have as an automatic, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to actually do it. On the other side, we do the things like Solar Records or honoring Bill Withers or our Caribbean Festival today. We do that stuff for the culture.
Yes. Come on, for the culture.
Our culture in this city, Los Angeles, is the creative capital of the world. Our culture is at the spearhead of that creativity.
Yes.
And so we got to celebrate that. We got to lift it up, and we got to recognize game. One big thing that happens in Los Angeles is we create things on our streets and in our communities and in our churches, and they get shipped all over the world. And nobody ever knows that they were made in our backyard and that they're from us and by us.
How about that?
And so we try to use our position in City Hall to make sure everybody knows that and make sure that we know that about each other.
Is that why you decided to sponsor Powerfest?
That's a big reason why we began Powerfest some 8 years ago, and that's a big reason why we sponsor Powerfest. But also we work with a lot of the artists that are a part of Powerfest and really support this concept of artivism, the blending of art and activism.
Okay, I'm loving this right now. I mean, I am loving this. And I just want to know, can we count on you on the ballot for 2020?
2020, I'm going to be up for re-election, so yeah, vote and vote twice.
No, I'm saying, but I'm talking about presidential.
Well, that's a different thing. We got some other people.
Whole different ball of wax.
That's a whole different thing. We got some work to do here. We got to take care of our business here, handle what's in front of us, and then we take what comes next.
Okay, maybe 2024?
We'll see about it.
Okay.
We'll see about it.
I'm going for Councilman Harris-Dawson.
Make sure you vote for me for council, because I don't want to lose on that because you thinking about something else.
Listen,
I got to win council.
I'm a votey vote. I'm a votey
vote
vote.
Twice.
Vote
twice.
That's a new term.
Yes. Is there anything else on the ballot 2020 on the ballot of November?
Well, on the ballot of November, we have rent control is on the ballot. We have a housing bond for the ballot. We have a bond for housing for homeless people with mental health conditions are on the ballot.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of things on the ballot. it's important for people to stay close to Community Coalition.
Uh-huh.
They will come out with a ballot guide that explains to you.
We absolutely need that.
It'll explain to you what everything is, and it'll tell you what they recommend, and but you also will be in the position to decide for yourself because they'll give you both sides of the issue. And so all those things will be there. We'll have members of Congress. For your members who live in Republican districts like Palmdale, Lancaster, or Orange County, or out in the Central Valley and Bakersfield and all those places, make sure you get out to vote. Vote for whoever the Democrats is. We got to get some people in Washington to help Karen Bass put Donald Trump in check.
Absolutely.
Man,
That's the only thing you can do. Anything else is just talk. Anything else is just talk. All you can do is show up and vote.
Yeah, you can tweet him back and you can respond to his tweets and all that, but that don't matter.
When you respond to his tweets and we put his tweets out there, all that does is make him more famous.
It does.
His supporters love it when we get all upset. That's
true.
why I say, like, throw shade, but vote.
Absolutely, because the vote is what makes the difference.
The vote is what counts.
Absolutely.
The shade, just like in real life, it comes and goes.
Exactly. It's temporary shade.
That's right.
The shade is temporary.
Right.
I love this. Okay, is there any, once again, what's your social media?
I'm at MHDCD8. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on all the social media platforms.
And I'm saying, y'all, if anything, if you don't follow nobody like I don't, I follow him.
Right.
And it's amazing just to seeing the difference. And listen, when all y'all come to L.A. and y'all be like, take me to the hood, we're taking you to his district.
Hey, that's right. You can't get around it. You
cannot get around it.
And we really appreciate the AM Caffeine Show. So hopefully we can get a clip of this and we can put it on our site.
Absolutely.
So we can hear. We're so proud of you, Marlo, and all the people that are putting forward this good content for our people that is accessible all over the world. So whenever I'm out of town, I can still tune in.
Absolutely.
To AM Caffeine. So that's a big deal for us.
And so this is the 8th annual, correct?
Yes.
7th.
It's the 7th annual.
So
is it 8th?
I think it's the 8th.
So
it's
from the
It's the 8th. It's the 8th district, so I'm making it the 8th.
Okay. So from 2018 on forward, you got the AM Caffeine Show holding it down for you.
Absolutely. That's a big win. Woo woo. The people of the district, thank you.
Yes. Once again, we're at Powerfest with the 8th annual Powerfest here on 84th and Vermont, 8400 South Vermont. And you need to get here. You still have time to get here if you're not there. And this is more reason why you should become a member so you can get that ballot guide in November. Remember, $10 will make you a member for the entire year. So get it fast, get here, and
if I wasn't a member of Community Coalition, I would join today.
Oh, see that?
There it is.
This is the time to join. Once again, AM Caffeine Show at the 8th annual Powerfest. And thanks to Track Life Radio, we here until 9 p.m. waiting for Rhapsody.
There she goes.
And
I can't wait.
Woohoo!
Turn up.
Turn up.